Hello. It is I, Buppy Park. I don't know why people are setting off fireworks during the daytime. I'm in California. Yeah, I don't know why either. People are dumb. Anyway, welcome. That's a good way to start wildfires, isn't it? That's a bad thing to do. It's me, Buppy Park. This is Joanna. It's hot. It's probably hotter over there where Snow Monkey is. In California. Goodness. We're here in good old Tuliolo. Back at it again with more Dawn Trail. It's 4th of July? That's a thing. Oh, whoops. Yeah. And, so that means that during this VOD, you may hear annoying fireworks. I don't want you to hear, but too bad, I guess. Right now it's 7 my time, as you can see at the top right there, so it shouldn't be too bad right now, but it's gonna start, and you know, I don't care. I'm gonna stream. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me know, chat. Let me know if you can at least hear something. I can't hear any. Yeah, obviously I hadn't started, but just let me know if that shows up. I'll obviously see it on the little volume thing. But last time, we did the first trial, and then Blueford vanished into the ether, and then immediately went to doing the side quests of the area. I unlocked flight as well, so both areas flight has been unlocked. That's good. God damn it! Well, God damn it, haunts me in my dreams. And so now, I assume we're going to the next area. I assume it's time for a new area. I have a guess of what it could be. In the live letter, they showed off a couple areas, and one of them, well, I think I know what it is. I think the next one seems like the logical step, but I'm not too sure. So, Erinville, where are we going? I think it's time we return to Tuliolol. Scaling Tural's tallest mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death. Even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. But despite would be most welcome, I believe I heard four cabins calling our names. Yeah, you guys, let's go sleep. Thanks, guys. Thanks, man. He's so big. Apparently these guys in FF11 are actually villains? That's funny. Look at that guy's look at this man's pompadour. Look at this little lad pompadour. He is fucking swerving. Josuke ass. Sorry. Alright. Yes. Back to I literally just came from there. God damn it. I just like hanging out there. The music is so good. I can't listen to any of the music on YouTube lest I incur the wrath of the recommendation spoiling me any of the fucking boss themes later on in this game, or any of the zone themes later on in this game, and then showing a thumbnail of said things. I'm dodging these spoilers. Everyone is beating this game already by now. My FC leader is beating this game as we speak. You know, it's just, yeah. Right, expansion. It's a game in a way. Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. Yeah. I'll take a little break. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Wuklamat? Wuklamat? Did you hear me? Hey, Wuklamat. Girl, you good? Lost in her own little world, it seems. Well, no matter, I'll be back soon enough. Hey, girl, you good? An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. The best way I know. Okay. Where is he? Where? You keep thinking. Don't short circuit your brain, girl. Where the fuck is the attendant? Why is it all the way over there? What? Oh, it's this one. Are they under the impression I've never gone in my cabin? I assume they're under that impression, but I've gone in here. They want me to go physically to the area and go in there to know this is my cabin. This is where I stay. Welcome back, Mistress Joyster. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust. Okay, no. They do know I go in here. Just a transition cutscene. Ah, it's good not having a wall. I love having the bugs come in here. That's great. It's real good. Ooh, he's interrupting my alone time. Hello. Hello, cat.
You have a moment?
Ah, you know, why not? If you want me to make tea, I don't know how to do that. I just have Alphino make stuff for me. Taru usually gives me stuff.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
What do you need?
So,
This is getting awkward. I'm scared. Just staring at her. Like, stare. You want to just stop staring? What? Well, come on, what do you need? Just say words. Oh my god.
it's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
There is no wall in my cabin. What do you mean?
We should go outside.
What are you talking about?
nice
You can literally step
That's
outside
what we
right out there. What are you doing? Fine. Let's go step outside. Oh my god. She has no brain cells. I love her. Love that for her. But good lord. Alright, now we're outside. What do you need? Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. There is no wall! Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places, Tuliolal. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the splendid quarter and make our way up from there. Like the cutscene was just my character staring at her. Dead face, like waiting, like constantly staring. I would break down too if this random woman, this random mute lady who, you know, just walks around, destroys things with her fist or whatever, like a blink of an eye, and she just starts staring at you, waiting for you to respond. Like, what do I say? What do I say to her? Oh my god. Especially like, she's pretty, Woklamat's pretty tall, but my character is also pretty damn tall, so she's probably like, oh my god, she's at my eye level. Oh no, this is more intimidating. I'm usually used to staring at Koana at the bottom when he's all the way down there. I should have just used the Nate to right. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's too late now. I'm going. Oh, look at that taking place. Hang on. I should really put this on hour. One in the Vista record. Bayside Berry. Playing host to a never-ending stream of customers, the largest marketplace in Tuliolal is replete with the goods from every corner of Taral. Its proximity to the harbor ensures that cargo unloaded from the boats and barges can be transported directly to the shelves of local merchants. That's true. That's smart. And the role quest is there. I'm unlocking that like near the end of the game. There'll be one moment where right before the end of the final battle. Maybe when it says the expansion's name and the quest, I'll just be like, we're gonna go and unlock the role quests. I went all the way here just so I could teleport up there. Oh my god. Where is it? The resplendent quarter, yeah. I'm smart. There was an 8 right over there. The game's literally telling me to go there. Alright. Uklama. What's good, girl? What's her, caretaker? Peshiwa, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? There's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshiwa. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. Yeah. All those smiling faces. I think I would put more pressure on her, right? All those people looking at her. Oh, I'm a smiling face. How's it going? We're all the smiling friends. That guy back there with his baby. Or a lady back there with her baby. That's smiling. Those are 2 smiling faces. Just lifting them up. Going, yeah. Oh, sorry, Joanna. I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Yeah, those are always nice. Do you think we can take our time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to that spot I was thinking of. Having a nice little walk. All right. Dope. It's probably another cutscene. Whoa. This is a good spot. I could G-pose up here. Look at it, Joanna. We can take it over all. Everything the light touches will be mine. She's revealed she's a twist villain.
I used to come here all the time when I was little. Would look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Warkor Zormor? That
It's been
I
a
would
couple
fight
days.
to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural?
I feel like you say that a lot.
Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means.
Oh, I think they're in the
If
funeral
it's just
part. Not the funeral, but
absence
like
of war.
at the graves. Yes, I do remember.
And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
Yeah, the time when we haggled with those people. The time when the llama spit in your face. The alpaca spit in your face. We saved the environment. Help that dude to go through working conditions. That was a little boring, but that was fun. We fought that big guy. He's pretty cool. That happened like 10 seconds ago.
I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others.
That's so pure.
Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
Wanna be a fucking contrarian, goodness. That's the sort of thing I expected you to say. It's good to see you being hopeful.
Really? I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means a lot. So, this is my plan. When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness.
Way to shonen cry out to the world. I thought she was gonna fall.
It's just like Cryo said.
It's like I can do anything.
By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their
Now only
feelings,
I have fall damage.
consider how best
Notification.
to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
Oh.
If it wasn't
Thank you,
for you
Wuklama.
all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much. And in such short time.
I see what you did there. Do that
There are
again.
2 keystones left.
I'm eating the
After
keystones.
everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
Oh, I will. Yeah, we're gonna see her become the Hokage. And then I'll see the city of gold.
I have nothing else to get off my chest.
I'll have enough
I'm
money
going
to
the
buy
palace,
10
but I'll see you back at the
mansions.
cabins.
Oh, why would I be playing this music? You know, I forgot to set the radio again. Sleep. She is stiff as a board. We hardly ever get to see her just fucking go to bed. Goodness. Alright, time to get dressed. I'm dressed! Wow. It's like almost sleeping in my fighting clothes worked. Crazy. Alrighty. The promise of peace. That was a good promise. She yelled that out and woke everyone up in the neighborhood. They were like, please shut up. We love you and all, but please, we're trying to go to bed. I thought it was actually the sun was rising. It was setting. That makes more sense. Wait, what time did we wake up? Did we go and... Did we wake up in the middle of the night? Is it dusk? Well, I guess it fits. Right now. I mean, it doesn't matter. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. I slept. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back to the road for us. Peaceful intentions. 94. Leap to Yaktel. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone is well rested well. What up, crew? Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all the claimants as they currently stand. Zolja and Koana have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Wuklamat would be equal with them, but for Bakul Jaja's thievery, which has left us one short. That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I will be taking back what's mine. This is, I swear. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough, that is. If Bakul Jaja's unleashing of Valigarmanda is any indication, using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting our rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. Mean eyes. Let's rob them! Last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repast and the Lay of Brotherhood. The former depicts a cessation of hostilities between the Mumulja and the Shibral in the forests of Yaktel, specifically a village in Ikbrox. Oh, a village called Ikbrox. Going to Ikbrox, okay. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. It's like a homecoming. That's nice. Where the Lay of Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. Eorzea has a similar tale. The explorer Kentenram befriended a 2-headed king known as Ottark before commencing his travels across Tyrol. He journeyed several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least, that is commonly held belief. Your 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa, so this Kentenram fellow must have come to Tuliola. Yeah. But he indeed arrived some 80 years ago. The capital may not have been built yet, vestiges of Yokoi architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Atark? Didn't you? Then Kesara must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Mamuk? Mamuk? Is that a city? One of the grandest in Tyrol. Once upon a time, the seat of Mamulja's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from Ikbrax. Then all things considered, Yaktel seems the obvious choice for our next destination. So we're going to Yaktel. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding in one of Koana's balloons? They can't be any worse than ships, can they?
You know, you'll be fine.
You know you'll get airsick.
They're lovely.
All right.
Where are we going? Where are we going? How are we doing? To the airship. Where is it?
Speak with the dirigible attendant over by there. Dirigible. Literally says dirigible landing. You gonna be good? It'll be fine. Just fine. What are you, Apollo Justice? How exciting. The design of Turali dirigibles intrigues me. I must note how they perform compared to Eorzean airships. For as much as I wish we could ignore him, Bakul Jaja is a real threat. We can't afford to let our guard down. Yaktal, where the Yukoi dreamt of the Golden City. We'll leave when you are. Let's go. The next flight to Yaktal will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Calm down. Just take a deep breath. Are you sure the thing will stay in the air? All the way to Yaktal? Erinville doesn't answer. He's just like, I'm going in. You know, you can come if you want. Or you can stay here. Are you ready? Bags packed, goodbye said. There's no going back once we lift off. No, not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. What are you being a tsundere when I get in the ship? Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Oh, you want to hold hands? Oh my goodness. I don't know if I could do that on Twitch. Just until I've settled my nerves. Maybe ask Erinville. Alright, fine. Oh my god. Chat, we're holding hands. Of course. You're the nicest person I've ever met, Joanna. I'll try not to crush your hand. Ha! That's funny. You'll crush my hand. There she is. Third promise. Please, wait just a moment. I was about to hold her hand. Leave me alone. Oh, hello. That's right. Mablu, totally. Of course. I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. What? Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yok Tural as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the Italy merchant whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign maid she met at a market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing the earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yaktal. To where it seems you're already bound. What luck. Then I shall see my next clue once we arrive. Is it a mere coincidence that brought grandfather there, or yet another discovery to look forward to? Thank you both for coming this way. Thanks for letting us know. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the ride. Thanks. I won't let you down. I've just got to port this dirigible and I'm as good as there. Last call for passengers to Yaktal. Let's go. The animations could not withstand holding hands. I really hope she wins. Yaktal will test her mettle, without a doubt. The next Dawn server must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. Oh, what does that mean? Ooh.
The fierce Shepral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktal. Battered by meteors in ancient times, and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature. It is easy to understand why the place is so named.
This place is very pretty.
It is here where the Shebral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Already at the climax of the right of succession, huh? Yaktel! I kind of guessed that the right of succession would be halfway through the story, and then something else will happen. You get airsick too, huh?
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
I mean, we did that whole promise thing over there.
Vegetation is far denser than in Kozamautka.
It's more
I
jungle-like.
suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
Oh, wait, no.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion.
Oh.
Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
Taylor. All of us staring at
It
her.
was one time.
You keep running off!
Is the Shebral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
Yep. Whoa. Oh, what the? Oh man, his own team already going crazy. Yep. It's a pretty good banger already. Well. With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you keep someone in sight at all times. But you know, he had a record scratch in his own team? That's crazy. Or like a reverse scratch? I'm not really sure the musical term for it. Now, new zone to try to gain flight. Is that a squirrel? Alright. Yep. This jungle is fantastic. Oh no, the jungle is attacking me. Help! Help! Yeah, you run away. Scared of Aaronville. See? No tumbles. Thanks to Tylen and Helisay, but it still counts. Yo, you should take a tumble or what? Take another get separated. I'd hate to lose you to this rampant undergrowth. I'm pretty tall. I'd lose you first. And Cryle. For all of Aaronville's insistence, I have yet to discover anything particularly blue about this forest. I think it comes in later. Is that Ikbrox over there, I wonder? Good. Everyone's accounted for. Ikbrox is up ahead. Let's be on our way. It's about Ikbrash. Who's an axe? It could be. They have not said it in the cutscene yet. Hey guys, why are you all here? Just go in the city. Be normal. Erinville was not exaggerating about the cenotes. It would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully we made it here without incident. Let's not tell you any longer. Someone's gonna get hit by these cenotes. Someone's gonna go in there. New internet destination. Oh, I forgot to eat food. Egg. Village of the Hunt. Ready to head on in? Mm-hmm. I don't think I've heard this song in a while. Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly upon us. We were late? Hey, what up? The third promise is here, and a retinue, I presume. It's a gentle villager. You presume right. I seek the dawn servant Elector. Ah, then come and join us in the Garden of the Stars. The village center. Everyone is waiting for you. It's not to give him a softer voice. Everyone? And who might that be? It's everyone else. There's but one way to find out. Come, let us follow him. Wait, you're gonna let me attune to the 8-door, right? Oh. Not the entire crew. They're here. What are we doing here?
At last, we are
Oh man, they playing machinations in a voice cutscene? Why would they do that?
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide.
Mangy?
I wouldn't have bothered with Ligarmanda in the first place.
How are you not arrested? He's gonna kill him.
You self-serving piece of livre dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
He's like, I don't know. Had a reason. How many? Maybe like 3 people.
My name is Hunmuruk. As Jibrash Rash, I have the honor of serving
Jibrash Rash.
on
Got
behalf
it.
of my people.
Kinda sounds like Nolan North.
As all 4 claimants must be present for
I don't
this
think it
feat,
is, but
we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise. If you would please join us.
what are we doing? This looks like we're like in a game show right now. Are we gonna win some fabulous prizes? Hey guys, let's go. Yo, what's going on? The next feat is
Thus far,
Jeopardy!
we faced each other as rivals.
Da-da-da-da.
The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation.
That was probably not the Jeopardy team, but
You must
I
complete
forget which
this
one's which.
challenge in teams of 2.
Teams of 2? That's a good idea.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
I mean, they're technically 2 already. They could be their own team.
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner.
Please on him, please on him, please on him, please on him,
Teams
please
will
on
be
him.
decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Oh, okay. Go on ahead.
Twelve forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Thank you, Alyssa.
Claimants, please present your colors.
Rojo.
I have red. Blue. On separate teams, then. And the rest?
We're with Zero, aren't we?
Red. Which means...
No, it's Koana.
Together again, as fate would have it.
I would expected us to split up a little bit.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Mm-hmm.
Not the one head.
We all have one head!
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine.
Cooking! It's our cooking show! Let's go! Oh. Oh. Oh.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
What, you're not good at cooking?
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
That or he's just hungry.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
What is you and puns, this expansion?
If I were to guess at the significance of the feat,
He's become a dad.
the history and development of a culture so
Even though
keen
his
as its culinary
daughter is so
traditions.
far away.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living.
Yep, them in their mezcal.
So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture.
Your dad has
Is
planned
this
this
what Father
out.
intended for us all along?
He knows what he's doing. Except for the fact that one of the, the team,
With his vision, must see that
one of the
past
people
doesn't
in
hold the
this
answers
challenge is just constantly
It's through
fucking up
embracing
everything.
innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future.
Is that a firework? Has it begun? I'm yawning. Is that the only thing you can
The
do?
rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use.
We're gonna
Note
make
that you
carne
may be
asada,
asked to retry should your dish fail
tacos.
to pass muster. Let the feat
Anything
of
but Kui. I don't want to make
repast
that. That's disturbed. Alpaca stew.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
Do you want to Google it? Shibruk people. Is this? I do not think it's a real food in real life, but oh wait, no, it's Puerco people. It said zebra people. I'm like, I don't think they're wanting us to cook zebras. The first thing I get is cochinita pibil, which is a traditional Yucatec Mayan slow-roasted pork dish from the Yucatan Peninsula. Preparation traditional cochinita involves marinating the meat in strongly acidic citrus juice. That's meat. I guess you slow roast it though. Oh, adding annatto seed. Very bright orange color. And roasting the meat in peeb while it is wrapped in banana leaf. Oh, banana leaf. This is peeb. Peeb is a typical earth oven. Oh, it's in the. Oh, it's on the ground. Oh, okay, that's cool. Actually, yeah, I guess I should. Well, hang on, let me go. Hello. Yeah. There we go. Damn. How fortunate that today's feat. Unique stipulations have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempts to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy. Twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Heh, of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Damn straight, we winning. Precisely. You mean we have an advantage in numbers? Yes. Our competition has a team of 6. The 2 claimants, Saril Jah and Bakul Jaja's lackeys. Whereas we are a team of 9. That's 3 more people we can mobilize. With the tasks suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy! Well, we mustn't be overconfident, lest we make a careless mistake that could have been easily avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for Shipruk Pibil. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature for this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Shabral people. Let's gather here once we've seen what clues this village has to offer. Let's scour around the village and then see what we can get. This is a nice little place. This is the new Mia Keto's amphitheater. Hey man. The Garden of the Stars is a gathering place of sorts. Everyone in Ikbrash comes here to gaze at the night sky and hear tales about the stars. I imagine it will become more lively after the change made for the rite of succession. There's a kitchen now after all, and nothing brings people together like good food and good stories. Oh. Ah. It's just a giant pit of water over there. I assume if we lose the feat, they'll just toss us in the water for losing. Alright. Just there. Ikbrash. Standing on the edge of a cenote in the midst of a dense forest, the Gibral's home village has a clearing open to the sky for stargazing. The name of the settlement means Red Brush, a fierce beast related to the Curl, and this bold shade is painted liberally upon the walls of their wooden dwellings. Ah. Hello. Hello, sir. Woods are peaceful now, but 80 years ago this place bore terrible scars of war. Fastidious fellow. How do you cook food? The recipe for Shibruk people. I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Honmuruk himself. But your mentioning has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still Ibruk to be had at market. Wink. Just winks. Oh, okay, so it's at a market. Put that up. Hello, Ubiko. We gotta cut our losses and head for Mamuk. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think we won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cap before. How difficult could a second time be? We're literally right here. What? What are you looking at? It's salt liquor? Mind your business. My God. Can you believe those people? Nice Sephiroth here, man. Welcome, traveler. It seems you've come a long way. So if you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. Tell me about yourself. See the buildings right here? I painted them. Everyone knows that when searching for Ikbrush, you look for the red among the green. It helps find our village no matter how far into the forest we wander. Every time I apply a fresh coat of paint to the building, I give a prayer that none shall lose their way. What kind of place is this? This is Ikbrush. It is home of the Jabra, who trace their lineage back to Brash, mightiest of the woods creatures. Nigh on 80 years ago, our long war with the Mamulja was brought to an end thanks to the intervention of the Dawn Servant. Since then, we've lived our days in peace, availing ourselves of the forest's many blessings. I think I know why you've come here. The right of succession, yes? Although your time may be short, I hope you remember our home fondly. That's nice. Alright, let's see. Where else we going? What y'all doing? Our knowledge of weaving has been passed on to generations, and I'm honored the task with teaching it to today's younglings. Oh, they're weaving. Look, is that two nerds? Just get this. A number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, are nestled in a basket. That one's called achote. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine. But its medical benefits are significant as well. I didn't know achote was medicine. Parents put from a box. Although it's usually a seasoning with meat. That's usually one that says sin achote, which means no achote. Gemstone trader. Whoop. Hey, what up? Oh, I can't get the thing. Okay. An unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Oh no, it appears I've gone and dropped my Jatika banana peel. I could barely see it for all the steam issuing from my underground oven. There's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. Got it. Yeah, so you do have to have an underground oven, and a type of banana. So we've gathered a good amount of info. I also know this because I googled it. Interesting having an underground oven. I'd be worried about the little bugs in there, but I assume after it being burned, it'd be fine. Hello, Verde. What happened to your picture gallery? I continue to forget to turn it on. During cutscenes, I do this. Box. Wait, is it not working? Oh yeah, what did happen to my picture gallery? It usually should. I don't want to press this. That's weird. Usually the thing shows up. Hang on. Wait, are all my buttons working? That's working. Let me check. What's going on? There it is. That's just weird. It didn't work. Oh, maybe I was... Hang on. I think I know what happened. It probably went to a different scene where I just don't have the box in general. Thank you for letting me know, Verde. I should have probably looked at that closer. There. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, sorry, I'm back too. Goodness. What did we discover about Shibruk people? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us, directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish, and observing their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Shibruk people. But one in particular she attributed to all common Jabra dishes. Achote, she called it. I see. Then if Shibruk people is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Alphino claims, we've claimed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook burying bundles wrapped in the leaf of najul, or banana, in certain localities. It would seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles. Then don't you? Squeaky flesh of a bipedal fish. Sizzling slab of beef. It smells so good I could practically taste it. Getting hungry. I think you were smelling what you wanted to smell. Cattle is uncommon in Yogg-Toral and unlikely to be an ingredient used in Shibral traditional cuisine. Squeaky flesh of bipedal fish. Ibruk, without a doubt then. I thought that was part of the game, like ads. No, I made these images. I just blocked the image. That's my emote there. No, I put oh, well, to be fair, yeah, one of them was I took some of the images because like they were making like a ad campaign, and they made these postcards, and one of them is a postcard that they, developers made and put on a site. I just put in the blocker. But some of them are my warrior light. There's just sometimes it's just good etiquette in MMOs to block the chat. That's what I've heard anyway. So I make this little chat blocker thing. I tend to forget to turn it on and off during the cutscenes, though. As would be expected of a dish called Shibruk Pibil, indeed. So yeah, I didn't make the images. I just found them online and put them in a little thing. Some I just took photos of Joanna. So to summarize, this dish is one of ibduk, flavored with a combination of spices that includes chote, steamed underground within najul or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Denkert and I scouted the surrounding forests while you were exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and wild ibduk, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Ha! Leave it to the master cleaner! Oh. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience. Why, Alphano? Alphano, no, you just did it one time. Alphano's like, I'm especially good at it. Estinian told me I was. And Estinian's like, I just said that to be nice. I didn't think you would bring it up every time. I, too, should be glad to volunteer mine aid. Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I'm happy to lead someone to a suitable ibduk, if they will perform the requisite deed. Alice? That's true, she can do it. As for the Noju leaves, I believe I'm capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find a Najul in these parts. They only grow in Jatika heartland, far below these. Such an excursion may be time consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first. This feat encourages our communication with the locals after all. Lamati, Yomana, if you would accompany me on my errand. Alright, me and the claimants. No better way than to whet my appetite. Good. Let's beat about our tasks then. Well, the fireworks have begun. Where is... Yes. Lamati. I had no specific tasks assigned to her, so I had her accompany me. No more, no less. Oh, yeah, sure, that was it. Oh, I thought those were 8 currents. Speaking of... South. Come on, let's go and get those Naju leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. Oh, so true. Egg. I tend to forget that. Let us see if there are Najul leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the Kokorianji mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. Oh, it's a Femhofgar. I haven't seen a lot of these ladies. As players, anyway. But when I do, it's like, oh wow, look at that. Wait, did I attune to this? I never did. Oh my god. Now I have. I'm so busy getting ready to cook things. Oh my god. Got tigers. Got saber-tooth tigers over there, dude. Oh, hello again. Did you need something? We got bananas. Najou leaves for a purpose other than Gibruk people. Naturally. Oh yeah, totally. Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. I'll have to travel to the lower forest for more. Goldmagie Grove is the source of the finest Najou leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. So we do have to go. I see. I had hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredient than to Jatika Heartland, we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. Traveling there requires you go to Tienbeck Traverse, but it has caved in due to a recent storm, I expect. What? But that means we can't get our Najou leaves. But we can, can't we? If there were no other way to procuring them, you would have suspended this fate, or else altered its objective. Or made a very bad people. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. That's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find Gibruk people to be delicious but daunting dish to finish. Heh, I can't wait. So we can't go underground. Still, if there are no leaves here and we can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all our ingredients? We make them. We're gonna make our own bananas. We'll just plant them on the ground and we'll wait for them to grow and then we get the leaves. Alchemy? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Tuli Yola. So perhaps there is something about Gibruk people that we have yet to learn, something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Oh, I see! Like who was the first to make it? Its history, that sort of thing. If it's Yoctel's history you're interested in, you should start with the Old War. Between the Shabral and the Mimoja, right? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know Gibruk people. Huh? What does steamed Ibruk have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In any case, may you wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ilyon. So, it lies a short distance to the east. The village of Ilyonasa. Understood. Thank you for your help. Come, let's go see this place. Alright then. So we hopefully can find the leaves there. And I wonder what else other things we'll find. Oh, here. Oh, is that the bridge? Oh, is that the bridge? That is broken. This way. Oh, it's the night theme time. Pretty eerie. Oh, damn it all. I'm trying to listen to the night theme. Do I have to cut into the forest here? The piano's pretty going hard. The village of Deliciouso must be further east. Let's continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. Don't fall in the mud. I like the piano's going soft. It's very... It's not as, many notes playing. Still nice and peaceful. Squirrel! I do not want to hurt you, squirrel. Or otherwise known as T-Aita. T-Aita. Or T-Aita. Leave me alone. I made it to the ruined village. Hey guys, sure we're gonna find banana leaves here? So this is the village of Deliciouso, or what's left of it. It was a piece of light in life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. You! How'd you get here? Whoever! I didn't know you were in Yaktel. How do you keep appearing? Are you following us? I was picking up lumber from Ikbrach when I heard that their promise was on her way to this site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw an opportunity to be of service, so I followed you here. Whoever was a shipwright who came to our aid during the feat of reeds. Pleasure. You're a member of the Third Promises Retinue, I presume? For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Kawana. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Kawana. Now that's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard? Kawana. As in the second promise of Tuliolal. Oh, I think I just thought of its own son with some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again! I will kill you! I take no offense, so please do not dwell on it. Alright, I shan't dwell on it. And right on cue. At least he's consistent. What is wrong with you? I understand you wish to learn about Jibruk Pibil. Well, I am forbidden but in Shibrash to divulge any information regarding its preparation. I would be happy to share what I know of Yaktel's history. We appreciate that. Sit down for a history lesson. In its most basic sense, the conflict between the Shabral and Moulja was one of land. The Moulja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. Thus drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of Shabral, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet ever favors high ground, and the Shabral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. But as the statue of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. Oh? You must understand the Moulja were once people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hubigo, Buniwa, and Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Jabral in battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Buniwa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of different clans could not have children together. Then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Buniwa both. A two-headed Mamulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first autarch, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the autarch's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it's best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. Is that your dad? It must be the dad. They're known as Autarch, then that was the explorer. I keep wanting to call them Noland. That's not their name. I leveled up on discovering a location. Hooray! Look at this happy place. It's so funny. Oh, I will check my posture. All right. Just.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinder Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yokui's departure some 500 years ago.
Damn, this place so
it's depressing. Centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Is someone watching us? Oh? Oh! Echo! What's happening? Is it the echo of the secret person? Hello?
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Let's all gather together
We fight to protect what is rightfully ours.
and cook some Shibril people.
We'd be living in peace.
Puff your tails and scurry off, then. Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other,
What's the other sibling?
your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance?
Yeah. You can call them out. You want to go up against them?
Do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us.
Try going up against them when everyone else is dead. And only one little group is left. It's like, oh no.
Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
Hey man.
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe.
Oh, so they joined hands back then because they were afraid.
No greater proof of these than my companions and I.
Not the people of the East were like,
Together, we
yeah, they're gonna come and kill us. We should probably join together just in case.
The sky ruin?
Which is fair.
I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive.
They got a female Vieira with them? Hello? We haven't met that lady yet. I think it's the last one then.
And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Hey, what up? It's me. I did that.
Strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
See that Malby over there? He probably threw clay pots at you. Those hurt.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
As we make some food, digging a hole. So whose memory was this? None of you were there, so it had to have been that guy. Was it the...
And so began that legendary banquet.
Yeah, sorry, wait, did you just say what I was dreaming up?
One
Okay.
would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health. And, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue.
Yeah, we were all kind of like on the other side.
But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chibral steamed Najul.
Delicious!
Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
Aww.
That's Seabrook Bill, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chibral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights.
Yeah!
So delicious was their repast.
They good food, sung
Accord
karaoke.
was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
That was a bright light.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
That makes sense. It's pretty funny.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Bibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
Who was that?
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, nothing. I just had a weird vision, as per usual.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
This looks so sad. Oh, wow. Wonder if it'd be bananas here. What the hell is it? Heck are those? Tosok. Those are dragons. Why they look... Wait, why the fuck they look cybernetic? They got purple lights on. Are those wooden dragons or metal dragons? Okay. Alright. I wonder where they come from. It should be... No, not wooden. I mean like stone dragons. I don't know though. Look odd. Look like they don't fit here for some reason. Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now. Ooh, I get a present? Oh man. Wook Evu has given us valuable insight into the origins of Shibruk Pibil. However, we're still not close to procuring the necessary Najul leaves. Unless... Tell me, was that historic feast commemorated in some fashion? With a monument, for instance? Indeed it was. Allow me to show you. Over here. Oh, dog, go. Is that a crater? Can I fall in there? Oh my god. I'm afraid to go in there. I won't come back out. Ah, let's look at that. Here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. Since this feat demands journey through history, it's not only logical that a monument like this might steer us true, especially one at the heart of so significant a battlefield. Lamati, Yawana, would you help me search this area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing! Okay. Here, the soul's been recently overturned. Yeah, dig that soil up. Ooh, no! Someone buried a box! The time capsule? Well, well. I would have been satisfied to find only a hint. But here they are. Fresh Najul leaves. Huh? Hunmu Rook's doing, I'd wager. There's plenty of poetry hiding in them on this battlefield, given that it was central to the war they helped end. Heh, so we planned all of this from the start. Thank you again, Wokivu. I wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It was my honor to render assistance. Maybe we should all stick together because I feel like one of them is going to get kidnapped and they're going to be like, give us the leaves. What apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well. I promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the feat of reeds, I have been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. Thanks for saying that in front of me, you jerk. All devised solutions to the Hanu's ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Hana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tuliola and what they hold dear. Thanks. Thanks, man. Or go on and just look at dejected, like... Did you again require the historical musings of an old shipwright? I am ever at your service. For now, I take my leave. I cannot argue with that. Oh. We have all we need. Let us return to Ikbrash.
Guys better not get kidnapped.
There's still so much of this area we haven't seen. Giddy up! I also still have to do some fates in order to get the riding map at least. I'm glad we're successful. The others should be back soon, I expect. I hope so. I'm famished! How did everyone fare? We got Najul leaves. Wokivu came along to help us find them. Wokivu was there? I would have liked to say hello. Yes, he gave us an important history lesson. Such importance. That Galul Jaja brought an end to centuries of warfare surprises me a little. To achieve said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest of solutions. But how about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Orianji and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we need, with no mention of what we needed them for, of course. And I am pleased to report that we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest had on offer. Spoken like a true expert. Anvil and I found Ibruk, so we should have meat aplenty. It was a spirited creature, so much so that the hunter fell down a cenote trying to catch it. What part of never speak this to anyone did you not understand? He doesn't understand anything. Sorry. I picked a good portion of local herbs. with particular attention to the seeds that yield achote. I'm told there is an astrologian divined the appropriate measurements for seasoning as well. Aye, though through further inquiry that I determine the ideal balance of spices. Then all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume that at least one of us, that one among us, is versed in the culinary arts? Yeah, sorry, I didn't learn to be a culinarian. I can hardly claim profound skill, but I have cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me. And you, I hope I could use your adventurer's grit when it comes to skinning the brook. Sure, I could do that. Oh, my mouth is watering already. Let's make some food. Without further delay, then. Krell, step up to the plate. Make something good. So, time passed. Machinations played. And the food contest begins.
Oh, it smells so good.
Calm down.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
They really played Machinations for 2 voice cutscenes. They're so mean.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Buckle Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Damn.
Huh.
So mean.
Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
I mean, we're all kind of like... I don't know if...
It's ready.
Usually people just win in general. As long as it's good, I assume we'll all win. Look at this.
Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
Ta-da!
This looks amazing.
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats
The fireworks have
favored by
begun.
the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their 2 peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
What? That could be each. This is like, wow, this tastes fucking awful. It's so tiny in his big hands. Oh, look at that eating animation. Spent a lot of money there.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Pibil admirably.
Woo! We did it,
Granted,
gang.
anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoktel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past.
Those fireworks are for us. We've won.
And for that, I commend you.
Hooray!
All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
I'll have to go. We can eat it now.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Yeah!
I believe we have yet to receive our assessment.
Oh, you guys failed. Doesn't taste so good.
Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
It's just the exact copy. He didn't say anything about that.
I see.
Is it an exact copy? As in you were there?
While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Damn.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
Well, there were leaves. You just need to pay attention.
Third promises had no such difficulty.
Yeah, we found them.
That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
That's true.
Oh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
You dare call leaves crusty? She's so mad at
As you
that.
have failed to
That
demonstrate
statement.
adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive.
We did it! We're winning!
This was stupid anyway.
Like we lost, whatever, it was dumb. We're good. We keep moving on. Hey man, you're not gonna try to steal our keystones, right? You're gonna try to steal. You know, you're not looking at her trying to steal that, right? No, don't do that. Don't. Stop staring at us.
His ambition only grows more intense.
Stop staring! You're scaring my
Harbor
cook.
such dark thoughts towards family.
Stop staring at her that way. You're scaring Cryo.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
Oh yeah? You want to go? I'll see you outside. She does not care. She is eating. She's like, Lord, fuck, I love this food. Wait, did they say something?
The brook is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way
Okay, that's good. Good, you do not hear the fireworks.
Sublime.
Yippee!
This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate
What are
it.
you doing? Taunting them. Don't do that. They're gonna come and attack us.
Choke on your harmony.
Damn! Don't choke on your harmony. That's actually that's a pretty good comeback, to be honest. I'll give him that.
Finish your meal.
Fucking
That too
jerk.
is part of the feat.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I'm gonna enjoy this harmony. How about you move these glasses? Did that glasses thing?
That was bliss.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
He's like, I don't like it that much. Now Charlene's cooking though. You ever try this Charlene bread? That shit's fucking baller. It's got fish in it.
To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
We're still technically one short, and Kawan is ahead of us, but I mean, we're in second place.
Only 1 feet left.
And then we take Bakul Jaja's stone.
Well, I should get going then.
Yeah, you be careful. That dude seemed like he wanted to get the stones. See you at the finish line. Hey, yo, thank you, Rianchi. Shouldn't you go with him?
I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
Oh.
We can do better than that, surely.
You're trying.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important.
What?
Was there any Shipbrook people left?
You evil
I
sir!
could really use another helping.
I don't know if they touched hers. And the other team, you could take those. Delicious food. I'm relieved that our dish was well received. We need to start considering how to reclaim that keystone from Bakul Jaja. Yeah, I was just thinking we beat him up. Or challenge him to a dance-off. Depriving the first promises of a keystone is a crucial victory indeed. One final feat remains. After this one, I hardly know what to expect. That was so good! I'm already looking forward to having Shipbrook PBL again. Here, Joanna. Crown needs more using leftover ingredients. You'll love it! I'm thinking to buy more for the road, myself. Now that the feat of repast is over, the villagers should be free to offer it to us, right? Oh my god, look at this food. Oh wow, what the hell? Traditional yaktail dish made from marinating the meat of Ibruk in spices before wrapping it in Jatika banana leaf and steaming it in an earthen oven. Historically, it symbolizes a peace formed between Jabral and Mamul people cannot be retrieved once used, can be used up to 10 times. Oh, it's a tabletop, okay. Your durability bonus and I guess I should put that in my apartment. New wares are now available from the Jabral merchant in Ikbrush. Father's grief. What? Why is it called that? Why is it called that? Huh? These machinations like 3 times in a row game, really? Seeing as we now face the penultimate objective of the ride, it will be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Teen Big Traverse, which connects the upper forests to Tika Heartland, is still impassable. Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway, though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. Then let us each use this time as we see fit. Okay, now it's getting louder. I, for one, would like to explore the village's surrounds. If anyone would oblige me with a tour. Very well. I have no other engagements. Then I will come with you. I've only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. Though I shouldn't rejoice in a delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yaktel. Oh, that's right! Mablu did say something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us, Joanna? That's true. We should figure out what's going on with Crowd. Let us reconvene here after our respective diversions. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at the market in Yaktel some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him must therefore be at least middle-aged. Let's make inquiries where we can. Oh no! I'm good. Thought I could jump that. Hello, grizzled villager. Horn mage? 20 years ago. Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt, let alone those traveling with infants. A baby girl, as I recall. Huh? At least in passing, mind. If anyone were to know more, I'd wager it would be Hanmuruk. He was already Shabrash then. A baby girl? It couldn't have been. Thank you, sir. That information is very helpful. They're going off. Don't mind me, just driving my car. Get out of the way. Ah! Oh, they're fine. Hello again. Do you require assistance? A foreign mage passed through Ikbrash roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather. I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless. A foreign mage did indeed visit Ikbrash. Master Galuf. You know Galuf? So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied. More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Very well. I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover for myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yokoi once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity, indeed. But yes, before they withdrew to Urkopacho some 5 centuries ago, the Yokoi claimed Yaktel as their own. Many of the architectural remains can be found in the lower forests, the Shatika heartland. Then that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family. Believe me when I say that, though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the Third Promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. Thank you, Catman. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Your Honor. May I request a moment of your company? Huh? Me? What do you need to ask of me? Go on, we'll wait for you. Okay. Thank you for obliging me. First, let us head to the cenote behind this village. Is he gonna attack me or something? I'll have you know that I'm very strong, so I would not attempt it. It's all the way down here. Ow. It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Carl's plea has softened my resolve.
What do you mean?
As leader of our community, I am gladdened to see that the Third Promise has surrounded itself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Could you tell me of her journey thus far?
Well, you know, she's in loving it, you know, getting to know new friends.
Is that so? It seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Wuklamat. Does me well to hear that. My daughter would be about her age.
I was about to say, this is quite old. A father's grief.
Girls are rarely born amongst the Shabral. So when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old, an accident it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed.
Oh,
Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamulja and Shabral had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting a child who would one day lead her people, the criminal sought to undermine the future of Shabral. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote, and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Don Servant Galul Jasha.
You're her dad?
Though she was born to lead the Jabral, fate had a greater plan for Wuklamat. Only the Don Servant and I know the truth, but I must not take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Mamuk, then rancor towards Jabral still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask you, not as a Dawn Servant's elector, as a father, to watch over the Third Promise, defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in shadow. Will you do this for me?
Buddy, you got it, man.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
And Wuklamat's so great, she has 2 dads. Technically 3 dads.
You hear my question and answer me plainly. Address me not as a ruler of Tuliolal, but a concerned father.
Actually, not sure what voice to give that man. I've mostly been voice acting every cutscene.
Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray, breathe not a word of this to anyone.
I'm pretty sure, though, you should tell her. Though. But you know what? You do you, man. Oh.
No!
He knows. Well, that's not good. Taking a stand. Okay, before we continue, we can take a little break, get some water. But no, it's a big revelation. Goodness, this man is Wuklamat's real dad. So by that conversation, let me really read into it. Okay. Let's push the finger towards a Mook. Okay, so I assume she survived. He didn't really say it, but then
he transitioned into saying, oh yeah, no, and I let her memory die in there. So she got pushed, but then he lied about her dying and was like, well, Dawn Servant, why'd you take my daughter as an adoptive daughter? Because they're attempting to kill my daughter, because usually, and I do notice there's not a lot of female Hrothgar here. It's very rare, I guess. Yeah, that sucks. That's so sad. Poor guy. Oh, anyway, all right. I will take a break. I'll be